So great part is it's a beautiful day and no excuse not to get some fitness in. Right, Ace? Because what do we got to do? We got to pay the man? Yeah. Pay the man.
Why do we got to pay the man?
You know what? I've been asking myself that same question for a really long time. Why do we have to pay the man? I don't know. We just do, man.
We're doing it here.
He's got to get paid.
No, I don't want to get paid.
He's got to get paid.
I don't want to get paid.
You don't want to get paid? Well, that's why we pay the man.
I don't want to get paid.
You don't want to pay the man?
No.
Well, someday, son, I'll have to teach you about why it's important to pay the man. Another morning, another set of egg white bites, and my blueberry oatmeal. This has become quite the staple in my diet, and it's interesting because I really didn't eat this much in the morning for a really long time. I was kind of intermittent fasting, and just kind of waiting until lunch. But now with the runs, a lot of runs in the morning, whether they're long or short or easy runs or sprint work, I just find that I definitely want to get some fuel in. And then certainly with doing the program where I'm doing most days are 2 days, and really food is so important in just getting nutrition and nutrients and calories in the body. I'm burning so many calories throughout the day now because the workouts are burning over 3,000 calories a day. So I got to get the calories back in so that I can help my body repair. While I'm increasing this volume, I think my body's not used to the volume yet, so I probably at some point maybe could go back to doing intermittent fasting or something along those lines. For now, it's a couple of egg white bites, blueberry oatmeal. I don't add anything else besides the blueberries into this. For now, this is what I'm trying. So now it's time to go crush the day, the work day. Day two's in the books. So it's not all movements that I do normally, so that's challenging because like some of this is new muscles that I'm not used to using, and some of them are just the classic old school beach muscle type of workout, and that's great. I love it because that's stuff that I don't normally hit. So hitting stuff like hammer curls, hitting the push-ups and the pull-ups, and deadlifts today. That was great. I haven't done deadlifts in a really long time. So day two tomorrow morning. Got a nice, easy, long run in the morning. So I'm excited. Glad to have it in the books. It was a long day. Got after it way later this afternoon than I thought I would. So now it's time to put the little ones down. What's going on?
There you go.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good
Appreciate it.
one.
You too. See you later.
Thank you, Mac.
Bye. So last day of the work week, time to get the workout in for today. I had a super early morning this morning and I didn't have time to get the workout in beforehand. So today's Metcon, a Metcon day. Again, Metcon's super fun, cool. I definitely did a lot of Metcons in my CrossFit times and and when I was working out that way, to really, metabolic conditioning is what it's short for. So kind of like think of a 12 to 20 minute kind of time domain, and you get a huge punch of a workout in that time period. So a lot of times they're great when you don't have a lot of time. Get a nice warm up in, maybe hit some squats or bench press or something like that, and then you throw in a nice Metcon workout, and that's a full day. That's a full training set, nice training session. So this one's gonna be longer. This one might take up to an hour. Who knows? I guess we'll find out what my time's gonna be. And yeah, excited to get this in. All right, so waking up Saturday. Got to sleep in a little bit today, which is nice. Don't always do that on Saturdays, but today's a special day. It's my son's 3rd birthday, so waking up today, gonna get a little bit of a run in, do the last piece of the last workout of this week's Go On More Daily Challenge. So get this run, get this work started, and then we're gonna get the house ready for Ace's party tomorrow. So we got a big surprise party for him. Well, not surprise party, but we have a big surprise for him tomorrow. So time to start the day as usual. Salty water. First week of the Go One More Daily Challenge is in the books. So in the Go One More Daily, in this first week, there were a few days of 2 days in there, a couple days of 2 days, and then a couple days where just had either a run or a lift in it. And I'll tell you what, I'm sore, so something's happening. So my muscles are feeling it. Really right now I'm only really training to run 5Ks. I'll probably start picking up half marathon training maybe after this 8-week challenge. And I was considering the second 4 weeks of the 8-week Go One More Daily Challenge to try to begin picking up the intermediate or advanced runs that are listed into the program, to see if I can start doing those. That's the goal, is hopefully on the back half of the training program I can maybe start picking up the intermediate or advanced runs. So again, another great thing about the app is that each piece of the workouts and the training is going to be listed in the app, and there are videos of each of the movements along with rep counts, rep ranges, number of sets, or time duration for holds or anything like that might be in there. So what's cool is that everything is listed in there. So you have a video of everything you need to see, and or a demo, basically a demo video of everything you need to see. And that's made it really easy for me to follow along, because of course sometimes you maybe don't remember what the name of that exercise is called, and you see it in a demo video and you're like, oh yeah, okay, I know how to do that. I really like it so far. It's a very well thought out training. There's usually push and or pull focuses on all of the days, so you're coming from that mindset of, okay, I'm working on my pushing muscles or I'm working on my pulling muscles. In the training this week we had some deadlifting. It's something I've been wanting to get back into doing, is doing some more deadlifting. I know it's really going to help my running and my cycling, as well as just work on the legs. I was not blessed with thick legs or thick thighs, so I have chicken legs, and so it's nice to be able to get some exercises in and some heavier weights and things. Feels good to pull a heavy weight. A couple other keynotes to the training and the schedule this week. I really increased my eating throughout the week, and I noticed that I was grossly under eating before I started this training. So I was actually able to put a little bit of weight on without really messing with my body fat too much. And again, I weigh every single week, hashtag weigh-in Wednesdays. So on Instagram, you'll find me posting my weigh-ins every Wednesday morning. I post what my weight is, and I'm just mostly doing that for accountability for myself. It's not that I really want to track any major changes, but let's say I didn't really eat that great over the weekend, or had a few cheat meals, or maybe I underate last week and I was feeling flat, for instance, and I noticed the scale really moving a lot in one direction or another. I don't expect it to move a lot in one direction or another, but if it does, I want to catch it early and take note that maybe last week I didn't do some of the things that I normally would do. I didn't sleep as well, or I underate or overate, etc. So that's why the weekly check-in. It's all about accountability, and got to take some measurements to be able to do that. So it's good to sort of test that. Another change was tracking my sleep and measuring my sleep. I use the Whoop strap, and a lot of you may be already familiar with Whoop, but it really does. It's again another form of accountability. It gives you real-time data on many metrics that I think are important, especially when you're trying to get your health and fitness under control. Is you gotta measure some things. So resting heart rate variability, how much you've really recovered. Where there's a journal basically that you enter some information into. Did you have any alcohol? When's the last time you ate? Did you just travel? Have you been on a plane? Or do you feel jet lagged? Like those kinds of things. And it measures all those things and it puts them into a log, and then you get your weekly and monthly performance and quarterly performance assessments, and it starts to look and identify patterns for you. And so this past week, I could see that I was training more than I normally had, so I was straining more, which the Whoop strap also shows, and it measures workouts and shows your strain for the day. So it will actually, so it was actually reading a lot higher last week, so my recoveries, a lot of them were a little bit lower, and I think it's just because my body was a little more taxed, and my normal amount of sleep that I was getting is now probably not enough for the increase in training volume. Man, a lot of excitement coming off week one. Certainly, I remember feeling, I think Wednesday or so, I was starting to really feel like, oh man, this is gonna be tough. I have 7 more weeks of this to go, and I've never really fully committed all the way through to a program. So I'm excited to keep documenting this along the way, and I'm going to keep putting it out there for you all, ultimately to hold myself accountable, and hopefully motivate or inspire some of you along the way to join me or to get up and get out and do a little bit more. But again, next week I'll be releasing another video, which is going to be the end of week 2 and everything that happened for me during the week, and any changes, updates, notes, progressions that I'm making. Hopefully lots of progress. So I'm really excited to do this with you all, and excited to see what happens at the end of all this. All right, so that's the first week's recap of the Go One More Daily Challenge, Volume 2. So the week was incredible. I'm so glad you guys joined along with me. And don't forget, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Please leave any comments, feedback, questions you have in the comment section below. And stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be the recap of week 2.